Welcome to video 8 for week 3. So in the last video, I told you to make sure you conduct a literature search, and I gave you some examples of some tools to use. And you're going to find resources, and you're going to prove to me, that's what you're going to do in the annotated bibliography, you're going to prove to me that the sources that you're going to use to write your report are accurate, authoritative, and relevant information. So in order to know what criteria or what questions to ask to verify the sources are those things, are relevant, authoritative, and accurate, I encourage you to complete my CRAP tutorial. So when you complete this CRAP tutorial, you'll learn about some pretty basic kind of grade 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 criteria that you should have been introduced to in the past. And I'll talk about how to apply that criteria when evaluating sources. So you might, CRAP stands for currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose. So currency. Well, just because something's old doesn't mean it's bad. If you're writing a report on something from Canadian history on William Shakespeare, it doesn't matter if it was published in 1959. So be really mindful of that you don't always want to eliminate the old stuff. It depends on your topic, right? What you're talking about. For this assignment, if you're looking for information on strategic planning, you can probably pick some things that are 5, 10, maybe even 15 years old. However, if you're looking for things on the current situation for marketing using social media, you won't want something from 2010 or 2008. So go through and do this, this little learning activity, learning object, so that you can learn how to determine or how to apply the criteria, what questions to ask when deciding if the resources that you find are acceptable for use in this assignment. So if you decide to use Google Scholar, right, you're going to go here to Google Scholar, and like I said, make sure you go to the little hamburger, go to settings, select library links, and verify that Durham College is selected, and then save your settings. And then you can put in a search. So you'll see here, I put in diversity and policies and procedures. And I'm pretty sure right now in this current version of Google Scholar that if you want to use Boolean logic to override the Google algorithm a little bit, you do need to capitalize the Boolean operators. And then if there's a link to the full text at Durham College, you'll be able to click on it. Now remember, you're going to have to tell me why you think this is a good source. So if you're citing something or you select something like this from 1994, you're going to have to tell me why diversity policies information from 94 is still relevant and useful today. Okay, then you can also do something like go to a specific journal. And I've told you Harvard Business Review is in one of the databases at Durham College, but maybe you want to just select from this journal. So you can search within this publication. So you can put in, so maybe this time, let's say we're looking for change management, which we talked about earlier this morning. So again, now we're in Business Source Complete, a database at the college library that you have access to because you paid your student fees. And it's going to list them by not relevance, but by date. Okay. So this one's on change management, right? You might want to select it. And again, you're going to have to tell me why you think this is a good source to use in your research paper if you choose it. And then the last thing is you can go to the advanced search and open the link and go to the Durham Library website. But instead of using their discovery layer interface, which searches every single item in the entire collection at the keyword level, so you will always always retrieve thousands of results, go to the advanced search. And you know, because you're database experts, that fields, right, like the subject field, means that it won't do a keyword search of every term in the record in the database. Instead, when we do a subject search, it's only going to search this search that we execute is only going to search one field called the subject field, which describes the content of the item. So we're going to put something like Twitter, because maybe you are going to be looking for information on Twitter and marketing, maybe because later in the term we look at marketing. So you can do this and press enter. And now instead of getting thousands of results, when you scroll down the page, you'll see there's a smaller number. And again, they're probably listed by copyright date, but it might be a different way. So if you're going to be explaining to me why things are good or not good or why you selected them, don't be selecting this one, because Twitter Marketing for Dummies from 2011, it's probably not up to date and accurate, because social media is what it looked like in 2011 isn't what it looks like today.